Okay.
And now we're recording for a future and doing improv online with
Roland Lopez. Hi.
hi. And we are 9 hours apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked before. You'll start with a solo scene
Sure.
and with a sentence from my favorite novel that I haven't read, John
Okay.
Steinbeck, Sweet Thursday. And can you give me a page number?
Oh, 117.
117. And where on the page are we going?
Uh, bottom third. I'm excited to see what we get.
Oh, this is long. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay.
They got to be pushed. They
They got
got
to be
to be
pushed.
pushed.
Okay. They got to be pushed. I mean, if he thinks he's gonna come in here and make me do all the work, I mean, he's got something else. He's gonna be. He's just insane. It's just not gonna happen. Every time we have to do something together, I'm the one that ends up having to do the work, and he ends up getting all of the applause, all of the accolades, all the gold stars. Well, this time I'm not going to let him do it this time. This time he's going to have to put in just as much work as I am if we're going to be working together as partners. If he thinks he's going to come in here and do the same thing to me he does every single time, I'm going to stand up to him this time. This time, I'm not going to let him get away with it. I promised myself last time it was the last time, and this time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, Jerry.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry for the last time I had to leave early.
Yeah.
But you did a beautiful job, man.
Yeah.
You
I was
really.
up all night work. I was up all night building that thing.
Oh, and it came out so well.
Yeah.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you went ahead and took all the credit for it.
Well, I'm happy to share the credit with you.
I would love if you shared more of the credit with me in a proportional way.
Well, you know in your heart that this is your accomplishment.
Thank you. I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting you to come in here and say that. I was expecting you to come in here and do the same thing you do every single time. I thought you were going to come in here and just make me do all the work. I appreciate the fact that for once you are admitting to the fact that I deserve a little more credit than I've been getting.
Oh, you do, man. Hey, here. I brought you a cup of coffee.
You brought me You've never brought me anything before. Usually you send me out to the coffee shop to go pick you up a coffee and something to eat, and you make me pay for it all the time. And you brought me I'll take it. I'll take the cup of coffee.
Yeah, here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that cinnamon in there? It smells a little cinnamony.
Yeah.
Did you know that's how I like my coffee?
I know everything about you, Jerry.
Oh, that's good. What's going on here? Huh, Patrick? What's going on? You come in here, you're telling me that I should have more credit, you bringing me coffee the way I like it?
You read me, man. You read me.
What's up?
Well, I agreed to Thomason's that we would paint the picture.
Yeah.
The stage picture.
Right. The background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's like a 2-day job.
It's a 2-day job.
It's a 2-day job. I looked at what he wanted, and I told him. I said, this is at least 2 people for 2 days.
Yeah. And I mean, we've got 2 days. It's just that I promised Emily that I'd help her I,
Here we go. I should have known. I should have known there was a string tied to the handle of this cup. Of course it comes with a string attached. You're trying to get some. See, this is.
oh, you save me every time.
I should have known. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And maybe I shouldn't. Patrick, I feel like this is not a true partnership. When we decided to start working together, we talked about being a partnership, and yet I'm the one that ends up doing most of the work and getting only a little bit of the credit.
Well, I mean, the partnership is that I get the contracts and you are the artist. I mean,
Okay, well, hang on a second.
well, honestly,
I
you don't know.
I'll be honest. I've only been focusing on the actual work aspect and not at the administrative level. And I gotta admit that when you put it that way, it's not like I've been out there getting us work. You've been getting us all the work.
Thanks for acknowledging.
Is it possible that this entire time I've been wrong about being mad at you?
I don't know.
I gotta go think about this. I'll be back.
Oh, this is. I was up all night in a bar sitting with the Thomas and arguing that we might, if we could skip it 2 days. But they just insisted. And of course, they have the play is beginning. They needed to the auditions. And Emily, I promised Emily, I'm promising too much to too many people. And yeah, Jerry is the one doing all the stuff, doing late hours. He's right. We need to get this company up running in a different way. It can't continue this way.
Come on, pick up. Pick up.
Hello?
Patrick, hey, I just wanted to make sure I packed 2 suitcases. Is that too much for the weekend, or should I only pack one?
Emily?
I'm really excited. Yes.
Oh, I just had it didn't come to a fallout with Jerry. Okay. But it's like.
And you explained to him, right? That this is important to us, and he understands. Jerry's always been very accommodating.
Yes, he's. Oh, what the Thomasons, they needed a stage painting, and
right.
They need it in 2 days, and it's a 2-day, 2-man job.
Right. But you said that Jerry would take care of it and that we could still go. I've never been to Paris. I'm very excited.
Yeah, Emily, sure. Yeah, Paris. The plane is leaving in 9 hours.
Yeah, that's why I'm packing.
Yeah,
I
great.
Want to make sure that it's okay. Is it okay for me to pack the 2 bags? That's what I called to find out, and also to find out if you're picking me up and what time.
Oh yeah. Let's say it's. Well,
I also called to find out if you've put together our itinerary for the trip, and if you could send it to me so I could take a look at it and kind of plan ahead. I got a couple of some websites picked out to look at and get guidebooks, and I downloaded some podcasts on Paris and a few magazines that I saw. That's
beautiful. That's beautiful, Emily.
I'm very excited.
I fully trust you, and the guidebooks. You know what to see.
Oh, okay, great. I found a lot of things here.
Yeah, but I guess the Eiffel Tower.
We can climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower. We can climb to the top of the Arc de Triomphe. We can climb to the top of Montparnasse. We can climb to the top of a Sacre Coeur. I have a lot of climbing planned for our trip.
Yeah, I hear
There'll be a
that.
lot of climbing.
How
Look
about
for the
the
tallest things I
Mona
can find.
Lisa just plain
Mona
walking?
Lisa is there isn't much climbing there.
Oh,
But
so
okay, we could still do it. We could still do it.
it's all about climbing. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked for the tallest things in Paris.
Oh, yeah, it's that's beautiful, Emily. That's beautiful. This will be a great trip. It will.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish packing my 2 bags then, and I'm going to assume that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 9 hours.
See you in 9 hours.
Okay.
I'll pick you up. Yeah, yeah.
Great. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Tell
Bye.
Jerry. Tell Jerry I said thank you.
Oh, yeah, I will. I will. This is just too much. I can't. Emily is just a beautiful wife and a beautiful companion and beautiful. And she's so excited about this trip. And oh, I'm leaving Jerry hanging. I need a way out.
Sorry, I was mumbling. Sorry about that. Look,
You're,
I gave it.
you're
I was mumbling
training.
to myself. Yeah.
You're training your speech.
Yeah. Yeah. I was practicing what I wanted to say to you silently, with my lips moving. I apologize for that. Look, I gave it a lot of thought, Patrick, and I got to give you a lot of credit for doing the administration and getting the contracts that gets us to work.
Thanks.
And I think what's fair is if you take a larger monetary portion of the incoming cash flow. I think if you take a bigger percentage of the fee, I think that's fair. But I still think the two of us should put it together. I don't think this cup of coffee is going to be enough for me to do all the job on my own. I don't think it's fair.
I know it's not fair, and I just talked to Emily, and I have to go to Paris with her.
When? Please don't tell me this weekend.
The plane is leaving in
we have the
8.5 hours.
Okay. It's a 2-day job. We're looking at least 16 hours.
I know. I feel really bad about leaving you on possible night overtime. I'll try to make some phone calls. Talk to Thomas, and if we can push.
Hang on a second. Let's see. Hang on. Hey, Patrick, maybe we can make this work somehow. What if, I don't know, there's got to be a solution. Turn it into a 3-person job. Bring her in for a few hours. Or paint Paris and bring her to this while the two of us work on the actual set.
Well, you know what she wants to do? You think you're going to do hard work painting this?
Right.
She wants to climb every stair in Paris. Can you believe that?
No, that's kind of stupid. Why would you want to do that?
Emily wants.
I think the Mona Lisa is on the first floor.
Yeah, but because there's no climbing involved, that's not on her list.
Well,
and for me, this trip is all about her.
What about if we paint Paris in the background and get a couple of ladders? We can call it romantic. Look, we have a job to do here.
We have a job.
You put yourself into you chose 2 different things on the same weekend, Patrick.
Yeah, I just feel it was pushed in my arms.
And if I
Oh,
say,
just a moment. It's the Thomasons. They're calling. I'll be back just in a second.
okay, yeah, go ahead and take that call. Am I being too hard? I mean, I know that I said earlier that I don't want to go through this again where I'm doing all the work and he's getting all the credit. But am I being too hard? I don't know. I don't know.
Jerry,
Yeah.
somehow everything just solved itself.
Oh, come on.
Thomason's
Here I am in
this, this
a quandary trying to figure out what to do, and you're telling me it solved
yeah,
itself.
Thomason's basically there's a giant flu among the theater people.
Yeah.
They've been sent home for a whole week.
You're telling me that everything has solved itself. We don't have to paint the background for a week, and you and Emily can go to Paris and climb all the steps you want.
You know how sore I will be when I get back to paint this?
It's okay. I'll be here waiting for you to help you out.
That's love you. Jerry, and we need to talk about the who does what and stuff like that.
I think our partnership just got better.
It does.
Here's to
Great,
you.
great. And scene.
Thank you, Christian. That was great. You're on mute, Christian.
I was looking for a way out.
That was great. That was great. Well, my character was about to to let you do the same thing to him that you've done every single time, and I was just gonna be, I'll go ahead and do it again. But you came in with a solution, so my character didn't have to.
Yeah, but I think there were some great conflicts that we can relate to.
Yeah. No, I thought that was great. I'm sorry that I don't know what's going on with the background.
Oh,
Well, it's all messed up. I apologize for that.
yeah, the reality glitched in a moment.
Yeah, sorry.
What is the
fun.
background you're using? Rolling what?
So Rolland enriches.
Mhm.
That's my 2-person team.
Ah,
Yeah. That's me right there. And then that's
you're the guy with
partner.
the money.
I'm the guy with the hair. My partner is bald. So
Ah,
yeah. So I'm part of a duo called Rolland Enriches. My name's Rolland. His name is Rich, and that's how we got the name. And yeah. So
mm.
that's generally the background that we use whenever we perform online.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having problems with the green screen today.
Oh, yeah. I haven't. I just use a gray screen, but that's.
Yeah, no, I like that. I wish I had something yeah, to fix it to figure out what's going on my end. I apologize. Oh,
Well,
that was great. I liked yeah, I like that we brought in additional characters, and I like that Thomason became an actual character, even though we never saw Thomason on screen.
yeah, yeah.
I like
He's
that.
the outside enemy of pushing the
Yeah.
wall thing.
I like that. And
Yeah.
I was curious. I wanted to know how Patrick kept putting himself in this situation, because clearly you took the job and you told Emily you would take her to Paris. So Patrick put himself in this position.
Yeah. Apparently, Thomas is the guy that if they ask, "Oh, can you do this job?" he'll say yes,
Yes. Yeah.
and then figure out afterwards what it actually entails.
But I love
While
that
your
my
character is the guy who will, I'm probably more yours. You're in reality, I'm the one, if I'm presented with a task, there are this and this and this problem, and then we'll overcome them. But that will be my first like you said, I watched this, and this is a two-man job, 2 days, basta.
right. Yeah. Basta. I loved the fact that you used the information in my solo scene at the beginning. That you came in, everything my character wanted to say when you got there, I couldn't, because you came in with a positive attitude saying I should get more credit. Here's a cup of coffee, the way you like it. And I was like, well, now my character can't be mad anymore. I thought that was great.
Well, I was when you're outside waiting to come in, and
Yeah.
I mean, I see your character develops, and I said, this is a big mark. I need you to do this again. I need you to get me to fall in this trap again.
But it was great because my character didn't know that your character was even aware of this situation that it keeps occurring. I think that my character thought that you were oblivious to the way that you treat the way that Patrick treats Jerry. Jerry didn't know
Oh,
that Patrick knew how he treated him. But you came in nice, and I want to give you credit, and you did a great job. Here's a cup of coffee, the way that you like it. I know everything about. Yeah, I thought that was a great choice for your character.
mm,
What a great way to use the information that my character had given. Because my
yeah.
character I was very mad. I want to stay mad. I want to be mad at you, and I couldn't. I could not stay mad at you because you came in with a totally different attitude than what I was expecting. I loved it.
Mm.
I thought that was great.
But yeah, I loved your character as Emily, and even though you never said I'm Emily, I'm just listening to you, and uh, actually you were calling Bob or what?
No, you that was exactly what I was doing. I was trying to be
Okay,
Emily. I
yeah,
was trying to be.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was just in doubt in a second, but then I said, okay, it's me you're calling, and
yeah,
packing bags. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a great choice to come in as
yeah.
Emily,
That was
which
fun.
is yeah. So you played the sandwich that my character was between. Patrick
Yeah,
was in the knife between Jerry and Emily and Thomas.
yeah. I thought it'd be fun to make it a little bit more stressful for your character to have.
Oh yeah,
I thought that would be fun. Uh, yeah, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if you were going to tell Emily we couldn't go, but I just thought it'd be fun to play
yeah. I
your
was
character.
leaning towards that, but then I couldn't bring it on my heart that we weren't going to go, and
Yeah.
that's the
Well, she was so excited about climbing everything, which was silly. That was just a fun moment.
oh yeah, the repeat of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, no, great scene, and I mean this is ordinary, nothing out of fantastic. It's just characters that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can relate to, and maybe a bit extreme, and but
Yeah. There's a little bit of absurdity here and there, but nothing. But with a, I mean, I think it was a fairly grounded story. It was a grounded scene where we had these two characters
mm,
that wanted different things, and one of them was, like you said, sandwiched between two promises.
yeah. So yeah, no, it's great just to be in the moment, and the whole thing is rolling. So actually, I tried to ask everybody asked how to get into improv. I'm not sure. I'm interested to know. I want why are you still doing improv?
Why am I still doing improv? Uh, why am I still doing improv? Uh,
Or what do
because
you like? What do you like
yeah,
about
yeah,
improv?
no, it's because of, well, uh, first of all, I would say that with improv, anytime I've gone somewhere or met improvisers outside of my area, almost always they seem to be really great people. So, first of all, like the improv attracts a lot of great people. So that
Mhm.
first is one thing. In terms of the art form itself, I like the fact that it isn't just technique. You can learn all sorts of techniques. You can
Mm.
learn the rule of three in comedy. You can learn how to heighten and things like that. But it's still an art form. The other half of improv is the art form because it's about who you are as a person. And so I like that idea of, I like that I'm working on an art form that will continue to evolve as I continue to evolve as a person, and that there's always more for me to learn. That's another thing. And third, there are moments when you are doing shows and scenes where the scene takes over on its own. You're not driving the scene. You're having these moments that you wouldn't have expected, and those moments, that's why I keep doing the shows, is because I enjoy those moments whenever they appear. You know. So yeah, the art form itself keeps me interested in doing it more and more. Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's interaction.
Okay.
Because we interact in the scene, and actually somehow I feel the inner conflict that my character is in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm probably what you'd call an emotional player. I feed on my own emotions in this, and therefore if that's also why I said that if you don't like your character, leave the scene and come back. You can come back as a different character, because I have played a character that I couldn't identify with. So I did not like to be this character.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, I think I'm also, I would say I'm also, I don't know if I am an emotional character. I know my characters have, I'm an emotional player. I know my characters have emotions.
Oh, well, I think the difference is if you play your character's emotion by technique,
right,
and you can do that in some instance, and it's probably a mix for most people.
Yeah, it's probably a mix, because I know there are times that, since it's acting, I know there are times that when the scene ended, or there are moments where I have to like shift gears emotionally, and it takes a second.
Yeah.
Because I was actually feeling emotion. But I think lots of times, you're right. I think it's a mix. I don't think it's one way or the other for me. Yeah, never really thought of that.
Yeah, the de-rolling is interesting for some. That's a term I heard, de-rolling, that you step out of your character and you basically leave your character. That was for therapy version of improv.
Yeah.
So you leave your character and you can say something to your character to get them out of your own system. But yeah, you can be in the moment, in the whole, or what's it called, emotional picture that we build, that we are in, and we are interacting in, and that can paint your mood.
Right. Yeah, absolutely it can.
But I mean, also the thing that we do build brick on brick when we make our scenes, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
That I really
that's the thing. It's a collaboration. I make a move, you make a move, I make a move, you make a move, and we create something together that neither of us would have created on our own. That's also another reason I like it. But I mean, there's a lot of reasons I still do it.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's roll down the recording.
Okay.
Say goodbye to the world if anyone ever watches us.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
And Christian, thank you for having me.